Welcome to our course virtual tour. I'm going to turn off the video down here in the lower right, and I'm going to allow you to kind of look over my shoulder, if you will, and I'll familiarize you with the course. Well, here you are in the home page. Home page kind of serves as an orienting platform for the student. This is the first thing that they'll get to when they get to your course. Now, you can choose the home page, and you'll be encouraged to choose a page as this, and we'll provide you with a template to greet your students. And this will provide them kind of that launch, if you will. Now, I always say over here on the left-hand side of your Canvas courses, everything that you need. This is your course navigation, and then this is your Canvas navigation. Now, you're at your home page here. Important pages for you to note in our course will be the syllabus. I'm going to click here, and you'll notice that information about our due dates and activities, as well as policies, and you can download a draft of the syllabus here as well, a paper copy. And let's pop back to the modules page, the home page. Now, you read this information and then it'll be a let's get started. And down here to your right, you can click on next or click to the syllabus or go directly to your modules page. Well, on your modules page, you'll find a welcome module. Now there's information in here about your instructor, and you will want to go in here at some point because when you take the learning check, there is one of the answers is in the about your instructor pages. But you can look through the policies, communication, tech guidelines, things as such. You'll note here, if you have a question about the course, this is the place to put it in our Q&A forum. And the email I sent you with the Google site, the that is right here if you want to go back and reference it. Now, after you've looked at the home page, the course tour, gone through the welcome module, you'll come to a learning check and you'll take a short quiz. It's a very low stakes quiz for 5 points. And it's just to ensure you, and it's to model for that you can do for your students, that they have properly onboarded themselves to the course. Because an online course, there are a lot of moving pieces, and there's not that live session in class where a student could just raise their hand and ask a quick question. So we rely heavily on really clear instructions and good user design in an online course. So we want to make sure that our students have been properly onboarded, and this learning check is a good way for us to know that they know what they need to at the beginning of the course and are ready to go. Now, once you've completed the learning check, you'll come down here to Module 1. Now, in each of the modules, you'll click on the module overview and to-do page. This will give you a paragraph summary of what's coming up, how this fits into the overall objectives of the course with learning objectives for the particular module, and a to-do list. What can you read and what you'll be doing, as well as the technology you'll be experiencing in this module. Now, something that I'll ask you to complete right away is this getting to know you survey. I'm just going to click this open and explain why this is really important. This is going to ask questions of you like, what do you want me to call you? Do you have any pronunciation tips for your name? What is the best way to reach you? Text, phone, email. So what this does for us and what it will do for you and your students is it familiarizes you with the best way to serve your students. Now, granted, you may have a large class of 25 or 30 students, and it may be very impractical for you to know the nuances of each particular student, but it will give you, at the very least, an overall thrust on what are some of the best communication avenues for your students and how can you best connect with them. And are there any special or extenuating circumstances in your interaction with them that you want to be aware of? Now, what's going to be due this week on Tuesday is an introduction. You'll be introducing yourself and then participating in a activity about the HSU way, kind of the framework we use for the HSU classes. And then the rest of the activities will be due on Sunday. Well, that's a quick overview, and you may be familiar with this already, or if not, at least gives you an opportunity to see uh, some of the basic setups and structures in Canvas and how the virtual tour may be something that can function for you in your online class. When you're ready, please click on Next in the lower right-hand corner and proceed to look at the course, or click on the modules link right here and take a look at your course that way. Again, I'm really glad that you're here.